Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between Barcelona and Cadiz. And in this match, Barcelona has lost 2-1. And so yet again, Barcelona has continued to drop points within La Liga, which now means that we are officially going to be struggling through this whole season to even finish in the top 3 in La Liga. And looking at this table here, we do have a total of 14 points. We are in 7th place within La Liga, and we are officially going to be fighting for that spot to gain that first place. And so look, going forward into this video, I'm not going to be having that traditional first half, second half, and then overall review type of video. We're not going to be doing that. I am going to be going through not a rant, but I'm just going to try and prove a point. There is a difference. So I'm going to be starting with the lineup. And looking at this lineup here, we can see that yes, we saw Mingueza start. We were very happy to see Mingueza start. I was very concerned to see Busquets within the starting 11. I know that Busquets does very well when it does come to recoveries, but when it comes to the attack and to defending, Busquets provides none of that. But one of the biggest things to really take note of from this starting 11 is that Ronald Koeman decided to place no wingers within this game. And let me tell you, when Barcelona do not have wingers on the field, you tend to get a very bad result. It never works out, and history does tell you this. And we are going to go into greater detail on this problem and this topic later in this video. But many of us, right, you and me, us Barcelona fans, were very worried and concerned with the fact that we were not going to start with no wingers. There was no Dembélé, no Trincao, absolutely no wingers at all. And knowing the type of team that we were going to face, which was a newly promoted team, we knew that this was a team that was going to park the bus. If a lower team does score against us early or they score first, we know exactly and we are experienced enough to know what was going to happen next, and that is that they are going to be parking the bus. And the fact that Ronald Koeman decided to not put any wingers against a team that might potentially park the bus, which they did, that is a very risky decision. So look, going into the first half, right, on the 8th minute, Cadiz did score. It was a very unfortunate yet frustrating goal because we did have Mingueza who did commit a mistake on the field. He did header that ball into Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen had to block it, and then that is when Cadiz scored. And then I'm like, okay, fine. Cadiz scored first. We're probably going to be seeing Cadiz park the bus like we originally discussed. Barcelona is going to have to react and react very quickly. But here's the thing, Barcelona did not react. Barcelona were just passing the ball around the box, and we literally had no solutions. We had no big chances within the first half. And again, what is the reason why? That is because we had no wingers. And because we had no wingers, one of our wingers in this starting 11 was Felipe Coutinho. And I believe that right there, my friends, was the mistake. That was the mistake, was to place Coutinho as the left winger. That never works out, and history does tell us this. I thought we already moved past from this mistake. We should never ever put a central attacking midfielder as a left winger or a right winger. That never works out. We have seen a result like this early in the season. As a matter of fact, we don't even have to talk about this season, right? We could go back into the previous season with Quique Setién or Ernesto Valverde. They used to put Rakitic as the left winger or Vidal as the right winger, but we never ended up with a great result. And in today's game, we saw the exact same thing, but with a different coach and a different player. And there is a reason why in my predicted starting 11, which was in my previous video, I did say that we should put Dembélé as our right winger or our left winger. That is why I say we need Dembélé or Trincao within the starting 11 because it works, it brings results. And I believe that because of this, because Barcelona looked so stalled and looked like they were not going to go anywhere with this type of attack, Cadiz said, okay, if Barcelona is going to be coming in with these players, Barcelona is not going to have no outlet. Let's just sit back, park the bus. When Barcelona have that moment where they're looking very desperate, let's surprise attack them and kick the ball all the way into the striker and try to get the goal in, because that is the kryptonite of FC Barcelona. But the majority of Barcelona's game was that Barcelona could not go through. They continued to try to go through the middle, but Cadiz stayed back and they defended very well. Much respect to them. And because Barcelona were facing a deep block, there were two solutions towards this. One was to take shots from outside the box. We did not have that because we have Busquets. Busquets does not like to contribute in any way when it comes to the attack. And our second solution solution was the width, right? We can use our wingers to go around the deep block and make those crosses. But again, we did not have that. That is why we also saw Serginho Dest play so high within the field, because that was our only outlet of attack. It was Serginho Dest, and he was doing amazing. But the fact that we only had one weapon, and the fact that we looked so predictable and continued to do the exact same thing, that is why Cadiz defended very well, because they knew we had no weapons, we had no solutions. And then going into the second half, we saw almost the exact same thing, but Ronald Koeman did make some changes. We did see Dembele come in, and we also did see Pedri come in. He reacted quicker, right? Back then, around 5 to 6 weeks ago, Koeman made these substitutions very late, but we did see these substitutions come into the second half, so I do give some points towards Ronald Koeman. But the fact that we cannot even make these changes before the game even started, you do end up with results such as this, and we cannot continue to commit the exact same mistakes after already seeing it in the very beginning of the season. We have to progress, we have to improve. And so because Dembele and Pedri came into the second half and Cadiz already knew exactly what to do, it was too late. And Cadiz continued to sit back, and Barcelona continued to look very desperate. And so look, in the second half, Cadiz did score an own goal, which allowed Barcelona to go 1-1. And it was a terrible garbage goal coming from Barcelona. I don't even think Barcelona deserved that goal. But later on in the match, Cadiz also got their goal coming from a mistake from Lenglet, which led to De Jong unable to mark Negredo within the penalty box. And that is how Cadiz did win 2-1. And I wish I can tell you guys what Barcelona did in the second half, but there wasn't anything. Barcelona did not have any highlights within the first half or in the second half. And I really do not like making these type of videos where I say that Barcelona did not do anything on the field. I wish I could say something, but that was the game. That was Barcelona's game. And again, I do want to go back into this table, and Barcelona are 7th place. We do have 14 points, so we do have a 12-point difference between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. I do believe that our only goal now when it comes to La Liga is to actually reach the top 4. If we can win La Liga, great, but I think that our main goal is to reach the top 4. So here's the thing, right? And this is going to be my final verdict. I'm not going to be completely blaming the players for what they did on the field. I just think that Ronald Koeman committed the exact same mistake that should have been learned weeks ago. So I do think that this is a Barcelona team that do have the players in order to bring great results. We have seen that in the past 3 to 4 matches. Our team has quality. I am completely fine with our players. But when it comes to football, right, this is what makes football very special. You can have all the quality in the world, but if you cannot utilize these players well and you do not have these tactics 100%, you are not going to get the results you think you should have gotten. And so this is a Barcelona team that does win as a collective but lose through individual mistakes. And that goes for Lenglet, that goes for Coutinho, and that also goes for Ronald Koeman. Those are considered as individual mistakes. And I truly do believe that this is also a Barcelona team where they do show two completely different sides. We are a completely different monster in the UCL compared to La Liga, and we have to fix that. We have to be consistent in all competitions. Yes, would it be great to see Barcelona win the Champions League? It would, but it would also suck to see, but it would also be very unfortunate to see Barcelona end up 3rd or 4th place within La Liga, because that is not what Barcelona is. That is not Barcelona's history. Barcelona is a team that must compete for La Liga and the Champions League and the Copa in all competitions. That is what our badge is made of. We cannot just pop up and do very well in one tournament within the season. You might as well just call us Tottenham. But that is it, right? Barcelona did lose. They continued to drop points. They did lose against Cadiz. We lost against Atletico Madrid. We lost against Getafe. Hopefully we do learn from these mistakes and utilize our wingers much better through the season. So that'll be it for today's Barcelona post-match review. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Let me know what you guys did like and what you did not like within this game. What do you think Barcelona do need to improve on? And keep in mind, I'm also going to be covering the Juventus versus Barcelona game that is going to be happening on Tuesday. I'm going to be making a pre-match preview and a post-match review for that match. I'm extremely excited. Hopefully Barcelona do show up against Juventus at the Camp Nou and just move on from there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.